Right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, rawchaa, qadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of a great millstone. Blessed to the elect of Yahawah, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And salutations and blessings to you. I came out there and doing the truth and sincerity, spreading this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to getting out of Babylon, all right? I'm Azaria with the Nebraska camp, and I got the brother with me.
The call of month.
Yeah, and just going to do like a little open forum right quick. And I'm going to kick it off, with this scripture right here. It's Matthew 18:20. It says, "For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them." This is the go-to scripture for the most part on church, to let you know church is not, it's not a place, okay? By that I mean just because a place says church on it doesn't make it a church, all right? What makes it a church is the fact that what's been done with it, or the people really, because that's, matter of fact, let's just look it up. We're going to just look it up. Or if you got it, you can get it. 18:20 in Matthews.
Come on.
That'd be cool, too. Go ahead. I'm going to just pull it up for the screen's sake.
Matthew 18:20.
Go ahead. Don't let me beat you to the punch now.
18:20. What word you talking about?
Oh, Salaki, it's not in there. You gotta just look up church.
Oh, church. Okay.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, that was my fault. Not being attentive.
I'm a Salaki Hakim. Goes 16:8. Yep. Right. Hey, matter of fact, read that scripture too with it.
I got you. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. It says, "And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it."
Okay, now I can get that definition.
Because
he's telling Peter that Peter is pretty much going to be the foundation of him building his church. Go ahead, you good?
Yeah, so the word church, Strong's G 1577, and it says a gathering of citizens called out from their homes into some public place.
In a public place, go ahead.
An assembly.
An assembly coming together.
An assembly of the people convened at the public place of the council for the purpose of deliberating. The assembly of the Israelites.
Bam, straight to the point.
Hey, if I may, real quick.
Go ahead.
That proves that only Israelites was given the ability to do the work, man.
Yeah.
Because the only men that out there teaching, whether there's confusion of faces and you have a brother out there that looks like an Edomite, but he's actually the seed of Israel, the Most High only gave that spirit of Israel to go out there and teach the word.
Yep.
All right? So that's the church the brother going into. So it says, any gathering or throng of men assembled by chance tumultuously.
Oh, assembled by chance, like a gamble.
God.
Like we didn't organize this. The Lord set up who's your camp leader. The Lord set up who's second rank in your camp, third, and whatever the ranking is. The Lord set up y'all coming together, man. Okay? It said by chance, it didn't just it didn't happen. I mean, it did happen. It wasn't planned. Like the brother that's here with me, I've actually been knowing him for about 12, 13 years. All right, but the other two brothers that's in the camp, they both was doing music when they was in the world. So they had knowledge of each other, but they wasn't hanging out every weekend. Man, this brother actually was. And this brother had got into a situation, and he prayed to the Lord that he could speak to me when he got out about the scriptures, and the Lord had it so. Now here it is, 8 years later, we still kicking the name of Yahawashi, pushing the doctrine of Yahawashi, and following suit under our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, man. It's not a man-pleasing situation. Okay, you coming together for what? Like, why the fuck do you go, why do you gather with somebody? With anybody, to feel merry, to not feel lonely, to feel somebody who feel that same passion that you have. That's why the scripture said where 2 or 3 are gathered, man. It's stronger. All right. A man can survive on his own, but the Lord created a man to be with a woman. That's 2 motherfuckers, to create a household. We're having a child to create a family. Just speaking on that sense, like the Lord created men to be with women and women to be with men, because you got a lot of confusion going on nowadays. I'm just speaking on what the creations of the Lord, or the duties of the creations that he made, which this society failed to realize, and they feel like they can do what they want to do or what feels good to them, man. Yeah. Church is the building that you go to when you're down and out. No, the scripture said to gather the people out in the public, man. Phone had went out, so we back at it though. Go ahead,
All right, continuing in this word, church in the as far as Matthew 16 and 18. All right, it says in a Christian sense, definition D, it says in a Christian sense, an assembly of Christians gather for worship and religious meeting.
Now, who were the first Christians at Antioch? The apostles were. What was their nationality? They was Israelites, all right? It wasn't just some Gentiles that came together and like, hey, I like what you guys are saying, let's be down. No, it was the apostles, man. They was making moves through the spirit of Yahawashi to where they had acknowledgement from the people, and people wanted to hear the word. To the sense of, you read in Acts, it was at times where 4,000 was converted, 5,000 was converted. You know what I'm saying? And they was washed by the word, man. All right, because they heard the word, heard what they were supposed to be doing, and they did what after that? Like, I got to get my stuff together. I got to get right. The same as we are. There's nothing new under the sun. We are them same Gentiles coming back. You know what I'm saying? Because the 12 apostles are who they were, and they are who they are now. Judas is who he is as well. And this replacement is who he is as well. They have that same rank in this society, wherever they are, whoever they may be. And the ones that was listening then or got converted, it's the same ones that are going to be converted. Hey, the Lord ain't got time to be remaking spirits every generation, every time somebody be put to death.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why, for a quick example, exactly why the book of Isaiah 14 and 21 exists. Where Esau says, prepare slaughter for their children.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick example, because those same Romans that pierced Yahawashi, they're dead and gone. Them exact people that did that are dead and gone, but their spirits are back in different vessels.
Well, what did it tell you in Revelations? He's going to get them.
He's going to pierce those that, he's going to get those that pierced them, man.
Like that, so there, whenever you see
the spirit of the prophet, there's so many scriptures that prove that these same spirits back then exist today. And people look over that, they forget about that, or they choose not to acknowledge it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I see what you're saying, but it's the Most High ultimately, because everybody feel like the Most High got to save everybody. He didn't do it before, through the first death, which was the flood. Be happy that he's saving a lot more than just 8 this time. He's saving 144,000, which are the prophets, the men speaking the word.
Hey, that was
and then he's going to save the elect. The one, like, you know what I'm saying? No, you good. But it just like, when something makes so much sense, you got to say something. It's just like with us coming into the truth.
Yeah.
We had to say something to everybody we knew until we had to realize, like, oh, this is not for everybody.
Hey, because just like you were saying, the difference is, with the first death, when Noah was around, Noah and his sons and the wives, it was only a total of 8 people. Just going off what the brother just said. And the salvation that's coming is going to be more than 8 people are going to be saved.
Yeah.
Why? because of the grace and the mercy
Yo,
that
yeah,
Yahawashi showed on us, man.
And more people, hey, going lamb backing off of that. We don't deal with the pig. Lamb backing off of that though. More people are going to be saved because of the grace. Because of why? Because Yahawashi came down here and sacrificed himself for his brothers and his sisters, man. His Akim and his Akwath. All right, the ones that want to get the hell out of here. This is not fucking Keisha on food stamps and she don't want to get a job and to take her baby daddy off child support and she gon' cause she want $500 worth of food stamps and sell 200 of them and get her hair and her nails done and go out to the club every weekend and ain't trying to be submitted unto no man. This ain't that type of fucking situation, man. This is cleaning up your whole act. Everything that America taught you and raised you in, getting rid of all of that, man. All right, it's a bunch of shit that the men of the Lord can be out here doing. It's easy. It's easy to do the wrong thing in America because it's full of darkness. It's full of the shadow of death. It's full of confusion.
Yeah.
All right, but it's harder to sacrifice the shit that you grew up in or the society that you're dwelling in and got to deal with on a daily basis, an hourly basis, a minute basis, okay? And to refrain from doing what the rest of the people doing, to be an outcast, man. That's why I said, hey, it started it 2 or 3, where 2 or 3 are gathered there, it's better. The scripture tell you in Ecclesiastes that 2 is better than 1. If one fall, then the other can pick him up, man.
Yeah.
You get yourself out of fucking quicksand, see if that happen. But if you got somebody there to help you, you can make it happen, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead on the definition, bro.
It says an assembly of Christians gathered together. It's like an assembly of Christians gathered for worship in a religious meeting.
Mm-hmm.
A company of Christian or of those who hoping for eternal salvation through who they say Jesus Christ, but Yahawashi Mashiach, observe their own religious rites.
Yep, that rites right there is basically your rituals, your spiritual rituals, your religious beliefs, basically. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating the Passover at sundown to sundown on a certain date based off the 2 weeks from the new moon is a religious rite. Okay, because it goes back to how it was celebrated. And that's another lesson, Lord willing, I'm going to get into, man. And, and it ain't nothing deep, but just, kind of dwelling on the calendar and the new moon and everything. And that the Lord didn't have the moon just to, bam, we're going to put a light at night. Here you go, type deal. I'm probably all in the, that's your ride?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
we going with the spirit rock, man.
Yeah. We almost, I just really wanted to finish this definition, though.
Come on. It says a company of Christian or of those who hoping for eternal salvation through Yahawashi HaMashiach observe their own religious rites, hold their own religious meetings, and manage their own affairs according to regulations prescribed for the body for order's sake.
For order's sake. So you got to handle your business in order for the body to handle its business as a whole, man. According to the regulations, there's rules to this, man. This is not do what the fuck you want to do. According to the regulation prescribed for the body, for order's sake. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, it's for order's sake, to keep things going, to keep a well-oiled machine. All right? Let my brake say it want to be the gas one day when I get in. I'm going to fuck some shit up.
Yep.
I'm going to push on my gas to go, and I'm going to brake, and I'm pushing my brake to go. That is going to be confusing, man. All right? If my car just decided to be a fucking transformer and just switch gears on me as a bark.
And just like an analogy the brother always brings out, the elder brother in the camp brings out, how everybody can't be a manager.
Yeah.
And that's, in a worldly sense, that's a lower level compared to the spiritual, because Esau, even with Esau's environment, there's an order. So why would the Most High, whom is he ordains all, he doesn't ordain
who's the creator, not
he's
the creature.
the creator of all things. So why wouldn't the Almighty have an order? Why wouldn't that be more important than? Because niggas will follow suit after Esau, but you won't follow suit after Yahawashi.
Him being the creator alone is organization. Because he didn't make everything the same fucking way. The fact that he got a duality of everything is organization. It's a balance. That's what being organized is a balance to keep things going, keep things flowing. If you only had a left hand, let's say you had two left hands, what's the saying? Dancing like you got two left feet, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you ain't got the proper steps. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you had a left foot on your right foot as your right foot. You know it's not balanced because you got two toes on the end. They used to cut the toes off the slave so they couldn't run. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't take a toe, they took the whole feet. It's just like, dealing with no thumbs, man. Imagine not having no thumbs, You just have 4 fingers. Imagine trying to pick up a fucking cup. You're going to have to pick it up with all 8 fingers for the most part. You can use 6, like, nigga, look, I ain't got it. That's how Jake is. Yo, if you ain't have no thumbs, you have to pick it up with 8 fingers. Well, I just use 3. I just use 3 on each hand. That's 6. It's not about being right, dummy. It just makes it easier if you have thumbs. That's what we're talking about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's easier when like the scriptures say, where 2 or 3 are gathered. Not saying the Lord can't come and abide with you if you're by yourself, but basically don't be in that lone wolf spirit. I gotta do this by my own and do it. Some things you will have to do on your own, but if the Spirit is telling you to do it this lesson right here. I told the brother, I said, look, we gonna do a lesson. I don't give a fuck what time you gotta get picked up or what time I gotta, go handle my business or whatever, but we gonna do a lesson because the Spirit is telling me to do a lesson with a brother. And it just so happened to where he was able to be with me. I had to drop him off. And that's how it worked. You just gotta go off the Spirit, man.
If I want to add on to what you said, as far as the order, and this is, starting going to myself and to whoever needs to hear this, is as far as order is concerned, man, we gotta man the fuck up, man.
Gotta execute.
Man, like when I say man the fuck up, I'm saying that on a sense because you have certain men. I'm grown. You gotta man up, man. Man up. If a man is above you in the spirit and the Most High ordained that man to be above you in the spirit and the way this man has things operating in the spirit of Yahawashi, flowing correctly, don't fuck that up. Man up. Stop. You ain't gotta be macho, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no less of a man just because you got a man that's higher in the spirit that's telling you what to do. So what, man?
It makes you a man.
It makes you a man to say,
follow orders.
Look, you know what?
To humble yourself.
That brother's right. He sees something I don't see.
You know how many motherfuckers is hard for them to apologize to somebody? Like, why? If you wrong, you wrong. But nobody wants to be wrong, of course. But it takes a man to. That's why they call it. Let me be the bigger man.
Gird up thy loins, man. You gotta gird up thy loins, and like I said, that's what me. You know what I'm saying? And any other brother that's out there that may need to hear this, man. Man up.
Well, yeah.
Do you want to make it or do you not want to make it? That's at the end of the end solution is you're gonna listen to you're gonna go with the order or you're gonna go against it. And if you go against it, then there's an equal and opposite reaction to that. It's gonna be judgment because we always got a chance, man. That's why order is set up. Order is set up for us to get better.
Yeah, with Jethro. When he told Moses, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, you can't do this all by yourself. That was order when he set certain men over 100, certain men over 50, certain men over 10s. It was order. Y'all got a problem, deal with them. Then deal with them. Then deal with them. Then deal with them. If y'all can't handle nothing, then deal with me. That's order.
Yep.
You know that, nigga, I'm about to talk. You see what happened to Israel when they try to, go against the order, and I want to talk to the Most High too. Why Moses? Yeah, then they asses got scared and got in line, It might not be meant for you to, like me, I want to see a chariot. I know brothers that have seen chariots in broad daylight at night. I seen them at night though, far away moving, and then they disappeared and they reappeared, things like that. But I want to see one up close. But it might not be meant for me. You know what I'm saying? You just, that's part of whatever the Lord, have in my path or in my walk in His faith, man. Hey, I don't know why, but shit, it is what it is with that. Are you ready? Finish the definition up.
Yeah. I got you, bro. Back in it's Matthew 16 and 18, the definition for church. All right, it says it's like it says those who anywhere in a city, village constitute such a company and are united into one body. The whole body of Christians scattered throughout the earth. Hey, like I said, that proves the confusion of faces.
Because we're scattered.
We're scattered, man, because of our transgressions against the Lord.
Yep.
It says
the confusion of faces is actually a punishment, dude.
Yeah.
That's another lesson I wanted. Okay, the confusion of faces is actually a punishment for you not to know who you belong to or who your people is. And because when you need help, who do you go to? You go to your people, the people you know. So for you not to know who you belong to is a punishment. All right?
Yep. It says the assembly of faithful Christians already dead and received into heaven.
Yeah, so even because it said what? The dead and Hamashiach shall rise first. All right, so that's what the church is. That's what the body is. It's basically the ones trying to get out of here, man. It's the faithful trying to get the fuck out of here, man. Excuse my French, but it is what it is. It's not settling for America, Like, okay, yeah, this is America, but, man, I can't just sit here and deal with America,
Don't concede the L.
Acknowledge it, but don't concede it.
Exactly.
Don't be content with losing all the fucking time, Every L is not an L, because some L's is losses and some L's is lessons, all right? Every L is not an L.
Hey, because just like I said in Philippians, the 3rd chapter, it says, I counted all things but loss to gain Yahawashi.
Yeah, that's a loss that you made, a sacrifice you made to gain Yahawashi Mashiach. Through Yahawah. You know what I'm saying? By way of the Most High, all right? Hey, with that, man, call halal Yahawashi Yahawashi. All right? We want to give all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, rawchaa, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yahawah, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? Because that's another thing that's out there, that the Native Americans or the Latinos and not other tribes or the 12 tribes sign ain't valid. And people always coming with all type of shit, man. And blessing to the elect of Yahawah, all right? And blessing to you, Akim, out there and doing this truth and sincerity. Looking forward to getting out of Babylon. Hey.